Did you know that yoga, the practice that millions enjoy today for its physical and mental benefits, actually has roots that stretch back over 5,000 years? This ancient discipline, as we understand it today, was born out of the bubbling cauldron of human curiosity and spiritual exploration. Archaeological evidence points to the Indus Valley civilization as the womb of yoga, with clay seals and ancient texts providing the earliest references to this practice. One such ancient scripture, the Rig Veda, holds within its sacred verses mentions of yoga as a means to unite the human spirit with the divine. Over centuries, yoga evolved, but the essence remained. It was a path to attain spiritual enlightenment. Thus, yoga, a practice we today associate with fitness and stress relief, was initially a spiritual and meditative discipline, deeply rooted in the ancient civilization of the Indus Valley. As yoga evolved and spread, its spiritual significance became more profound and nuanced. At its core, yoga is a spiritual practice deeply rooted in the religions of Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. In Hindu philosophy, yoga is seen as a means to attain spiritual insight and tranquility, ultimately leading to moksha, or liberation from the cycle of birth and death. It's a journey inward, a voyage of self-discovery and self-mastery. In Buddhism, yoga is used to enhance mindfulness and awareness, fostering a deeper understanding of the self and the universe. It supports the pursuit of nirvana, the state of liberation and ultimate happiness. Jainism, too, embraces yoga as a means of spiritual development. It's a tool for attaining Kevala Jnana, or absolute knowledge, a state of omniscience reached by purifying the soul. One of the most influential texts on yoga, Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, outlines the 8 limbs of yoga. These are ethical and practical guidelines for living a meaningful and purposeful life. They include yama, moral codes; niyama, personal practices; asana, postures; pranayama, breath control; pratyahara, withdrawal of senses; dharana, concentration; dhyana, meditation; and samadhi, state of ecstasy. Each limb is a step on the path to self-realization and enlightenment. Therefore, yoga is not just a physical exercise, but a spiritual journey, a path to self-realization and enlightenment. While yoga's spiritual roots run deep, its physical benefits and cultural impact are equally significant. Let's start with the physical benefits, shall we? One of the most apparent benefits of yoga is increased flexibility. Persistent practice can help loosen your muscles and tendons, making those pesky touch-your-toes exercises a piece of cake. But flexibility isn't the only reward. Yoga also cultivates strength, not just in the obvious muscle groups, but in less noticeable areas too. It's a full-body workout that tones you from head to toe. And let's not forget balance. Ever tried standing on one leg with your eyes closed? Not as easy as it sounds, right? Yoga enhances balance and coordination, training your body and mind to move in harmony. Now let's take a look at the cultural impact of yoga. From its birthplace in ancient India, yoga has traveled far and wide, seeping into the fabric of societies across the globe. It's not just a fitness trend, it's a cultural phenomenon. From New York to Nairobi, Berlin to Beijing, yoga studios have popped up like mushrooms after a rain. The practice has transcended language barriers, cultural differences, and geographical boundaries, becoming a universal language of wellness and mindfulness. From ancient scriptures to modern fitness studios, yoga has journeyed across time and space, enriching lives in countless ways. Now that you know about the rich history of yoga, take a moment to reflect on its relevance in your life. Consider how yoga serves as a bridge, connecting your physical, mental, and spiritual realms. It's not just about flexibility and strength. It's about inner peace, mindfulness, and a sense of connection with the universe. It's about harnessing the power of breath to still the mind and find tranquility amid chaos. Think about the yoga poses you practice. Each pose, or asana, carries with it a legacy of ancient wisdom and spiritual depth. Whether it's the strength and stability of the mountain pose, the introspective calm of the child's pose, or the rejuvenating stretch of the downward dog, each asana is a chapter in the story of yoga's rich tapestry. As you roll out your yoga mat the next time, remember, you are not just doing a workout. You are part of a tradition that is thousands of years old, a path to physical well-being and spiritual enlightenment.